Anyone wants to share about the darkness meditation or how was the experience? And in case you have any question, so the meditation which we are going to do today, I'm going to explain to आप लोग. I would expect कि next whole week you will follow that meditation technique. So if you are finding darkness meditation very comfortable, you can uh, follow it, continue practicing it. So every Monday I will share new meditation technique and मेरे को लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं you will get that one meditation which you will connect a lot and you will follow it. तो किसी को फीडबैक देना है उसके बारे में फॉर द लास्ट वीक और anything you want to share feedback because last week we have made a lot of changes. Every day we were trying to do something and this week we are doing on alternate days. So if you want to if we have 1 2 minutes if you want to share any feedback. Hmm. Find your meditation. See, obviously it happens that like darkness meditation, everybody has a different perspective. Okay, different experiences. So every week when I talk about a certain meditation और आप जब उसको follow करोगे तो it might happen that you get connected to some meditation which is helping you to meet yourself more easily. जहाँ पे आपका कुछ कोई पास्ट बीच में नहीं आ रहा है जहाँ पे कोई फियर बीच में नहीं आ रहा है एंड यू आर एबल टू कनेक्ट टू इट वेरी इजीली लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आई हैव सीन पीपल who are very good in vipassana meditation. We are going to talk about that also eventually. There are some people with vipassana meditation, they are very comfortable. There are some people who are very comfortable with dynamic meditation. There are some people who are very comfortable laughing meditation, dancing meditation. So कहीं ना कहीं किसी चीज से ना you will relate to it much more intensely and it will help you to go inside much more easily. वो आपका ना एक मास्टर की बन जाएगा कि no matter where you are through that technique you are able to calm yourself. So that's why I've suggested कि every week whenever we are meeting you try to do this follow this meditation at least for a week, minimum 20 minutes, so you will understand. Or as per the situation you will do. For example, maybe tomorrow you are और आप darkness में हो. So maybe at that time you follow चलो okay let me do now going darkness meditation by looking at the stars, by looking at the darkness around. So it could be anything. So अगर the people who are comfortable with starting the camera they can start, or if you want to just listen to with closed eyes, camera off, that also is your choice. Okay, but in case you have any feedback for the last week, please share. Any feedback?
Hey, hi, Chetan. I think I shared with you about my experience on that dark meditation. Uh-huh. I can, but I was almost like light switched off, so I don't know if you can even see me. So I think I shared my experience
Yes,
about the
yes.
dark meditation. I think first day ही मैंने actually group में डाला था, but after 2 3 days with consecutive practice, the way it was going, I think it has become like a tool. Like you were saying, na, you will find your own meditation. I think, of course, I have been doing meditation since so many years. You're aware. So this dark meditation or the womb meditation, I think it has become a right tool that within less than 10 minutes I just go to sleep, and it is so nice and deep, and I just sleep very calm, and my energy levels, like I think it should be just 7 or 8 days I'm practicing it, and my energy levels are very different. So it was just something, it just clicked me, immediately.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you for sharing, Monica. Any more feedback?
I think my
अंशु
question
आपका म्यूट कर लो अभी म्यूट करो आपका हाँ
uh,
अब
I
वॉइस चला
think,
गया
my question is, what is that we are expecting out of any meditation, right? When we do meditation, what is the outcome could be? I mean, I know it's different for each of us, But what is like when we say meditation, when we go through the process, uh, how do we know actually we are able to meditate, or what is the outcome it should be, or what should happen? I keep getting confused. Of course, we will calm down because 10-20 minutes, if you are not uh, talking and you are sitting in a relaxed environment, obviously we feel a lot more at peace, and things will calm down. But end of the day, after that, what should happen, or what ideally should happen, or what is that we should feel? Just wanted to know a little more insight into that.
Okay. So Srinivas, apparently this week we are going to focus on this point only. If you have seen the this week's schedule, today we are going to learn about awareness, and on Thursday I'm going to share about how that awareness is going should affect your life. So this week we are going to focus on that only. वही हम लोग का focus रहेगा, because I've seen that people when they are meditating they are a very different person, and when they are in the office or with the family or somewhere else they become a very altogether different person. So this week our my focus is to tell you that whatever we are learning here, if it is not personally changing your life, so you need to again go back to yourself and ask, am I understanding spirituality better?
Yeah,
Like, because Thursday I'm going to share about that it's like in salt in the ocean. So no matter from which side you taste the ocean water, it will be salty only.
yeah,
So in the same way, if you say that I'm meditating, so it is the for 20 minutes, it's just like आप गाड़ी को petrol डाल रहे हो and you're going to go for the next 100 kilometers. So the same way, and there is no outcome as such. At the end of the day, if you are not feeling fearful as before, if you are happy, more happy, if you are peace with your own self, if you're able to forgive people, if you're able to understand people if they say no to you and you're not offensive, that's more than enough. That's it. अगर सारा दिन में अगर ऐसा हो रहा है कि मॉर्निंग में ऑफिस चला गया, मॉर्निंग में किसी ने कुछ बोला मेरे को ट्रिगर हो गया, आई हैव सम ओपिनियन अबाउट पीपल, या अगर मैंने उसको मेल लिखा है तो ये मेरे को 1 घंटे के बाद ही रिप्लाई देने वाला है, दैट टू नेगेटिव, आई हैव जजमेंट्स अबाउट ऑन माई ओन फैमिली मेंबर्स, सो इफ यू आर एबल टू रिजॉल्व दैट, दैट्स मोर देन इनफ. और वो my only point of focus is that that resolve will happen from inside.
yeah.
So far we were trying to do it from outside. If my friend is upset, मैंने उसको sorry बोल दिया, वो मान गया, next time दोस्ती बराबर चल रही है. अगर वापस next time something has happened again, I have to say sorry. So I have to be focused. Why I have to apologize every time? Do this relationship is so weak that it requires the fuel of apology every time, and every time I have to be conscious with my own behavior, or otherwise this person will feel bad. Or it may happen that with my apology I'm just tying that person with me, and he is not seeing relationship as such as in totality, and he is expecting apology with everyone. That's why his relationship is bad with everyone. I am his best friend because I apologize. So when you just go inside, you will just stay conscious. You become conscious about these small things.
So in a
So there
sense,
is
we are more aware of ourselves, aware of our surroundings, basically, right? So we are able to see through, or gain more awareness about anything what we are doing around us.
absolutely, and when you are aware about your own self, you will find that you don't need anyone. You know, don't need anyone else awareness, या किसी का attention नहीं चाहिए. You don't have to understand people. You have to just
True.
understand your own self. And lot of things are happening just to understand others, just to understand people. So at the end of the day, when it's a time, maybe we have to just look at own ourselves. That do I understand myself? If I say that I'm a good person, from where this goodness is coming? Is it coming from my perspective कि goodness यही होती है, or is it coming from this perspective? I'm just being myself. It's okay if people don't accept me, but I accept myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
we are not here to reach anywhere. Our only goal is to meet our own self. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
And it's a beginning. अच्छा क्वेश्चन से हम लोग का स्टार्ट हुआ है because that's all we are going to discuss today. अंशु recording start है? Okay. Okay. See, I get lot of questions from people. They tell me I'm not able to focus during meditation. I'm not able to concentrate during meditation. मैं जब भी मेडिटेशन करने बैठता हूँ तो दुनिया भर की चीजें आ जाती है. Or else I have to meditate when everyone is sleeping. Otherwise, people are disturbing me. I can only meditate during night. और अगर मैं if I'm in my office, if I have to just go to the washroom and meditate, I can't do that. वो office का पूरा tension होता है. So all I get all these questions. And today, what the meditation, what I'm going to speak about is awareness. But before understanding awareness, you need to also understand that what is not meditation. Meditation is not concentration. लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? They sit for meditation and they try to concentrate on peace or on a particular music a lot. Initially, if you concentrate on music, that is a good thing. But maybe eventually you have to get rid of the music also. Because हो क्या रहा है? For example, if I'm telling you, okay, you leave everything and just focus here. That's how we work in office. Focus or concentration is not meditation. It might happen that you have left everything, you have left 99 things aside, and you're just focusing on one point. But that is still not meditation. That is how your mind works. If you have to solve a maths problem, you go through your mind, you go through your logic. अब ये देखते हो कि okay, this is the possibility, that is you analyze everything, and your whole focus is on solving that problem. But if you have to write a poetry, you go beyond your mind because you can't write a authentic original poetry through mind. Otherwise, what would happen? You have read something and you are writing the same thing in your own words. That is the work of the mind. But poetry comes when you are absolutely at a no mind zone, doing nothing, even not concentrating that what is going to come or what is going to happen. You're not focused on peace. The people who are coming to me that they have not meditated for so long, and the reason being, whenever they try to meditate, they can't concentrate. How can you कॉन्सेंट आप एक कंसंट्रेशन को मेडिटेशन कैसे बोल सकते हो? Everything which is happening around you, everything, even the curtain is moving, the birds are chirping, or your child is crying, or someone is fighting outside, everything is a outcome of God. Everything. I'm talking about your surroundings, everything. So when I say awareness as a meditation, you sit for meditation by accepting everything. You don't discard anything. And the moment you discard anything, that means you are getting stressed or getting tensed about something. You are attentive to certain outcome, and the divinity starts to fall on you. when you're not like a rock, attentive, very strict, closed. It starts to happen in your life when you are absolutely open to anything. You don't know from where the divinity is going to go inside you. So you are completely relaxed, not in tension. So when you say attention, what does it mean? At tension. When the people ask you, okay, Parimala, attention here, that means indirectly that person is saying, now you have to be at tension. You have to leave everything and just focus here. And that focus, with that focus is necessary if you have to uh, do a scientific experiment, if you have to solve a math problem, anything you have to do which is related to your mind, you can do with that attention. But when it is meditation, you just exist somewhere with no expectation, with no road. You are just sitting blank, absolutely blank. You don't sit there just for a particular outcome, or you may feel, okay, I'm stressed out and today maybe just let me meditate for 20 minutes. See, what I'm speaking here is only for this crowd, for the limited crowd, for the spiritual tribe. It's not for the people who are not into meditation or not into spirituality at all. Because if I ask you, just sit there, don't do anything, they will go mad. People say कि मेरे लाइफ में आराम नहीं है, but at the same time they can't sit idle. You see people, you tell them, okay, for 1 hour, do nothing. I will take care of everything, everything. Your financial, your emotional, everything I'll take care of. You just sit 1 hour doing nothing. Just relax. सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है. But the moment they sit, you see them. You see their hands moving, you see their legs moving. They are not able to sit. They just sit for 5 minutes, then say, okay, I need water. Okay, I need to just go out. Let me just go out for a smoke. You don't. They can't sit idle at all. We have spoken about the people, what they say and what they do is totally different. So with awareness as meditation, you will just sit there doing nothing. You want to sit in the darkness or light, that is your choice, with closed eyes and no expectation. You are just there like a flowing river. You are not attentive, not at tension to anything. This is the first thing. Second thing, I've spoken in the past, whenever you get some thoughts, you just observe it like a movie. Now, what people are doing it, which you have to understand how your mind works. When the movie starts, for example, you see that you got angry this morning. Watching a movie is like you just, that thought came that you got angry this morning, and in the meditation itself, then you go to the events, what caused that anger. Then at that point of time, आपको खुद को भी realize नहीं हो रहा है how you got manipulated by your own mind, because now you are trying to make peace to your own self. You are not focusing, okay, anger, okay, that person has told me this thing, okay, but मेरा भी reaction अच्छा नहीं था, okay, okay, but I have told him sorry, okay, that person is like that. So now you're doing the self talking, and after 15-20 minutes you come to the conclusion it's okay, that's it, and then you find very peaceful from inside, and then you say to yourself, okay, meditation is working. But this piece was just a sort of bribe from the own mind, from your own mind. It's not what you were there for. So when I ask you to just observe, so you don't analyze what, why, how. You just there, be there. Or if you want to take an example of this meditation, how mind works. So just look at the flower at your home. Just look at it. The moment you start to talk to your own self, how beautiful it is the mind interfering, because that is not observation. Because observation may you just observe a ant moving ant को observe करना बहुत easy हो जाएगा because it is moving and you like things which is moving. आपको mind को थोड़ा in a subtle way gets something to ponder upon. But if I ask you to not focus, meditate on a flower, it becomes very difficult. You start to talk to you, do the self talking. Wow, how beautiful! This is so beautiful flower. Nature is so beautiful. So now in this week, when I say awareness, we have to don't indulge in the self talking also. Either you observe a flower or either you just sit, do nothing at all. And lot of things will happen in your mind, but you are not bothered. And that's why when people take sannyas, they give you a different name. Like I have given a name to myself, Satchit Ananda. Maybe your name, like Srinivas, maybe for you it's just a name, it's a way to call a person. But if you just look upon your own self, that Parimala, it's an entire story where she is born, what happened, when got married, the friends, the job, the relatives, everything is summed up to a single name. And that's why they give you a different name. So from now on, detach from that personality and adopt a new personality. So even you, for example, अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा नाम हो which you feel that it is for me, maybe you want to recognize yourself with that name. Maybe you can sit with this awareness meditation with that name. And just because whenever you want to, you are thinking about something, either you are in the past or future, you are not present there. So in this week, for 20 minutes, you will just sit idle, doing nothing. Job issue, financial issue, relationship issue, what I have to do tomorrow to-do list, I have to travel, nothing. For 20 minutes, just leave everything. If, for example, agar life में you have everything, you are an enlightened person who has woken up, then how you will react? If you have came so far, work so much in life, do so much of hard work, provide for your family, and take a lot of tension for the people who you love, for 20 minutes, do nothing. Sit there as if you are the king of this world. You are God. And understand, if God is sitting, तो God को क्या टेंशन होगा? Nothing. He is just sitting there, observing and accepting his own creation, her own creation. If the bird is chirping, that is part of me. If my child is crying, that's part of me. Children making a lot of noise outside, that's part of me. Everything is my creation. Everything is mine, and I have given free will to everyone to be themselves. So just sit there as awareness like a god and just sit there. Do nothing at all. No music, nothing. The universe itself is a music for you. Whatever it comes, whatever time you want to choose, 20 minutes just बैठ जाओ. Just sit there. Or no attention, not attention. Just relax your body completely. You want to lie down, you want to sit, whatever you want to do. If you're feeling sleepy, just sleep. If whatever is coming to you, just be there. Don't focus कि I am here to achieve peace or whatever. Just be there. What will happen after 3 4 days when you do this religiously? You will become more conscious. You will become conscious about your emotions. Whenever you are happy or whenever you are stressed, whenever you are angry, you will become conscious in that moment. And then you will realize that, okay, whatever I am doing during meditation, it has started to appear in my own life as an experience. We can speak about peace for hours and hours, but if you that peace is not becoming your experience, it is of no use. If you have all the abundance of the universe, but if it is not coming in your own life, it is of no use. So what will happen the next moment? For example, if you are in a particular emotion, for example, you are stressed out. So now the three things will start to happen. One, you are very stressed out, but now वो stress जा रहा है. For example, you have to write an important email. Urgently कुछ report submit करनी है. Throughout you are tensed. But the moment you have prepared the report and send the report, आप consciously observe करो कि वो stress चला नहीं गया है, वो जा रहा है. जैसे for example, you see a snake going in the forest. It is passing through. Now you just see the tail of it. मतलब वो जा रहा है, आप उसकी just tail देख रहे हो. The same way, now when you do this meditation, you will observe that I was stressed. Now it is now after sending the email, it is going. I could see the tail of it. It is going. You become aware of it. You become conscious. कि ये जो मेरी body में suddenly something has come, and now from somewhere I am started to feeling relaxed. 90 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. अब जब मैंने मेल भेज दिया, now this 10% is going and I'm aware that something is leaving my body. You will become aware of it. That is the first thing. And you will not just become aware when you are angry or stressed. You will also become aware when you are happy, because everything is interrelated. Everything, you are taking a space in the universe. आपके घर में अगर आप फर्नीचर रखते हो तो आप बोलते हो ना कि ओके, माय बेड इज हियर, दिस इज द ओपन स्पेस. सो यू आर टेकिंग, वी ऑल आर टेकिंग अ स्पेस इन द यूनिवर्स. So that space, that body, when it is going, that some emotion is passing through. For example, suddenly we meet. Now you are conscious. The moment we have hugged each other, you are tensed. Something was going around, but suddenly something is on and something else is entering. So now you will become aware of this space which you are taking. आपके रूम में पहले एक wardrobe भी था, but now you have taken plants. ये plants को space दे दिया, ये bed को space दे दिया. Now you are becoming aware of the space inside you, what it is, what it is coming and what it is going. You are aware, and this meditation will help you. That is the first point. वो 90% चला गया और 10% it is remaining, and now you are focused on that 10%. When you continue this meditation, the second thing will come. When you are stressed, you are aware. The moment I was very happy, I was sitting, sipping a coffee, thinking about my family, this weekend plans, and suddenly some mail has come. और बॉडी में ऐसा कुछ हो गया, मतलब suddenly something has come. मतलब it was inside my body only, it just came to the surface. Or maybe I was very relaxed, very focused, but Kavya has said something, and suddenly, all of a sudden, something has triggered, something came up. So in that state of mind, mostly when you are in a negative situation, you need consciousness only. To begin with, you need consciousness mostly in negative situations. आस्ते आस्ते फिर वो पॉजिटिव में भी आती है. So when you are angry, when you see the entire snake before you, now you are aware. Okay, a moment before it was not there, now it is there. You could, instead of just jumping into a conclusion, instead of jumping into reaction, you will take a moment to close your eyes and see your own body. the heart is beating faster, the heart is pumping faster, the आपका जो the pace of your breathing has gone up. Something happened, maybe you are feeling burning sensation inside your stomach, so you will see this face. Just a moment before I was so relaxed, ये कहाँ से आ गया? So now you don't hate it. You under with awareness you will understand it is a part of me only. No one else is giving me. If I'm sending the same email to Shweta and Anshu is feeling bad and Shweta is feeling happy, so it is not related to my email. It is related to what was inside them. So you will become focused now. Now you are in the forest and you see a snake, the entire snake. Now you are in the, when I say snake, it's a situation where you are going through some negative emotion. So when you are angry, 10, 20, 30, 90 तक गया नहीं है. It's still at 10. But you still, you now just observe yourself. You don't try to talk to it. What is the reason of it? जो मैंने बोला कि आप meditation में मत करना. Now you don't talk. Okay, what is the reason why I'm feeling this thing? Why anger? I promised myself. God promised. Next time I'll not do that. You don't do all these things because you know it is not going to go that way. हजार बार आपने promise किया अपने आप से और अपने रिलेशनशिप से अपने ऑफिस कलीग से that next time I won't repeat. But ask yourself, it is not possible because you are doing the mind game. Mind game से solve नहीं होगा ये चीज. The moment you become aware, which will start from your meditation, then it will come to your life. The moment you will become aware, the moment you don't try to analyze, because when you analyze, you go to the past. You don't go there. You just aware. You just see what has come inside this space. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You will see that it is leaving you. The work is still to be done. The person who has said wrong things to you, he's still there or she's still there. The problems which you have in the life, it's still there. But your reaction has to it is changed. You are not being impulsive. And whenever you take impulsive decisions, most of the time, almost every time it is wrong. Friend has told you something, you know it's not your mistake, but that person is trying, make you emotional blackmail, and you say sorry, sorry, sorry. That is an impulsive decision. So when you are angry and you're aware now, the second part, you're completely aware, then you see 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 10, it's gone. Now that work which you have to do or whatever you want to do, now you do it. That's why they always say that whenever you have anger, just postpone your reaction to it. Because if you are angry with me and I tell you, okay, let's speak after 1 hour, 99.99% chances that that anger is not in you and you are more composed and calm when we are speaking. So this awareness meditation will help you with that. You just sit there, do nothing. एक दिन, दो दिन, तीन दिन, after that you will see that everything around is interconnected. The bird flying in the sky is taking some space. Ant has taken some space. You have taken some space. Everyone is interconnected. Sun is providing light. Birds are having something. Someone is sowing seeds. Everything is interconnected. Even the food on the table. If you go back and see how God has provided you that thing, you will be amazed. Everything is interconnected, and when you are aware, you will find it more. At the same time, you'll be more open for the universe to come inside you. So these are the two things which will happen to you. And that third stage, if you follow this meditation for a very long period of time, then when you're sitting, you will sit like an empty room, empty space. Like how you have taken a new home and then you design कि यहाँ पे bed होगा, यहाँ पे wardrobe होगा, यहाँ पे plants होंगे, यहाँ पे bookshelf होगा. Then when you sit there as an empty space, then you will realize this body is so amazing. It has experienced anger. It could reflect anger. It could experience anger. It could experience happiness. It could experience everything. At this point of time, you are not experiencing anything. You are experiencing absolutely nothingness, no mind, nothingness. But still, you are at a point wherein you will uh, understand that empty space, you can fill it up with anything. Then you will understand that anger, every emotion is just a space inside you. And when you acknowledge everything with absolutely nothingness, you will understand that no one has told me anything now, but still I can be angry and I can feel what anger is. And the moment I decide I don't want to feel it anymore, it's gone. You are there, you have all the depths of the world, that is a materialistic thing, but still you sit there and you analyze that I am the most happiest person on this world, despite all odds. You just sit there like with an empty space. You experience that happiness, everything, and then once you realize that okay, it has to go and it will go. That is the third stage of awareness, wherein you are aware about everything outside, whatever is happening, what people are saying. It's nothing like it will. आपका problems कम नहीं हो जाएंगे, आपका reaction कम हो जाएगा. And the way, the moment you are in charge of your reaction, you are at the steering wheel, and no matter how big the car is, you will decide which direction it has to go. So the next 1 week, just sit there for 20 minutes daily minimum with an awareness, aware about everything. Don't discard anything, anything outside, anything inside. Understand that I'm God, with that mindfulness that I am God and everything is my creation. And trust me, once you accept everything is my creation, positive, negative, whatever, that awareness will change your life like anything. Like I said, the moment it will start to come in your life, आप 2 दिन के बाद देखोगे when you do intensely, it has started to come in your life, in your everyday life. If you're cooking, you're aware. If you're fighting, you're aware. You're making love, you're aware. You are taking stress, you're aware. You are accepting every emotion, every person. And once this acceptance comes, your transformation will go to the next level. Thank you for listening to me. My greetings to God inside you. Please follow this and we'll talk about it. Keep sharing your experiences daily. Okay, then now we have time. Uh, we have 10 minutes for if you have any questions. Anji. Okay. See, it's like that you are going to the swimming pool every day. आप उसमें पैर डाल के बैठे रहते हो किनारे पे उसके स्विमिंग पूल के एंड यू आर फाइंडिंग इट सो पीसफुल. आपके पैरों पे थोड़ा पानी लग रहा है, सॉफ्ट म्यूजिक चल रहा है. इट इज अ वेरी पीसफुल सिचुएशन. But what we are talking here is to the next level, wherein you have to go inside the pool. And when you say that I'm focusing on the breathing, absolutely, I understand. ये मैंने ही बोला है ये चीज. But you understand that every week and through this group, we are progressing. तो जब तक आपका वो comfort zone था, वो हो गया. What next? What next we have to do? We have to leave that thing and try the next thing. और जैसे मैंने अभी बोला awareness and you're saying that I try not to think. That itself is attention. अब ये चीज है ना दिमाग में डाल लो. Attention means at tension. मेरी बात सुनो. I'm bringing your attention. I want. I mail पे लिखते हैं ना I seek your attention. That means I want to put you into some tension. To start, obviously it is going to be very difficult when you are uh, habituated of a certain procedure. So that's why I said you start by observing a flower or maybe just seeing the open sky. And when you observe a flower, you will the moment you will see, you will find that your mind has now you have wanted to observe. If I say you, I'm talking about the one who is listening to me from behind your ears. So when you start to observe, it starts from eyes, but gradually the one who is behind the eyes will start to observe. But when the moment you say, wow, beautiful flower, beautiful nature, आप वहीं पे आंखों में ही अटक गए हो. आपको जब इंजेक्शन लगाते हैं तो बॉडी के अंदर उसको आपको इंजेक्ट करना पड़ता है ना, तभी उसके अंदर जाता है. So when you have to inject wisdom inside you, you can't be stuck with your eyes or with your ears. You have to eventually go to the one जिसका यहाँ पे सर्चिंग चल रहा है. And that one is listening to me from behind the ears. That one is watching me right now from behind the eyes. And when you observe the flower, and eventually वो beautiful ये सब जब आएगा, the moment you will start to self talk, बात खत्म हो जाती है वहां पे. But the moment you will just observe with no concentration, with nothing, you just observing a flower which has taken a space in the universe like you, which you see as your soul sibling, and you just see that. You don't, if you sit there with this mindfulness, ke, I am seeing this because Chetan has asked me to do meditate, still it is gone. You have to just be there. Like that flower is there. You have to replicate. And when you start to observe that, and eventually it will, that observation is coming from someone behind the eyes, not someone. Observation is coming from the only one behind the eyes. You will observe that even that flower is looking at you with the same love and attention. Not attention, with the same love and peace. You will find a connection. That delicacy you will feel in you only. That compassion. And with that compassion, with that love, don't flower that plant for a few days. Still, it will not die. You will observe that there is something in me which is attracting animals towards me. Where I am going somewhere and some dog is coming to me for food. Out of so much of crowd, how that dog come to know that I am the one who has more compassion? Because that dog is not thinking from the mind. So with this awareness, I'm trying to bring you to the point wherein you have that seeing from that unseen part of you. And when you come from that viewpoint, that unseen will become more beautiful. That space, I'm sitting here, my phone is there. ये जो space है ना, you will start to believe this space, this air is God touching me. This space is beautiful. So you have to start with the flower or with something. But now, okay, वो हो गया. Breathing has become a bridge. अब वो ब्रिज पे ही बैठना है कि उस पार भी जाना है. अब ब्रिज पे मजा आ गया तो ओके नेक्स्ट व्हाट नेक्स्ट. अब जब अवेयरनेस आ जाएगा उसके बाद भी नेक्स्ट है. आई हैव टू टेक यू समवेयर एंड आई नो द मोमेंट आई टेल यू ओके सीधा ये करना है, यू विल गो मैड. अब आप जो बच्चा पैदा हुआ है उसको भगाओगे तो नहीं ना. यू विल स्लोली एंड स्लोली इंस्पायर दैट ओके फर्स्ट स्टेप, सेकंड स्टेप, थर्ड स्टेप. सो दिस इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. डार्कनेस मेडिटेशन जब आपको लगता था कि ओके विथ फोकसिंग ऑन ब्रीदिंग I could meditate better and I feel better. और वो बेटर का मैंने आपका जो वहम था वो तोड़ दिया with darkness meditation. With darkness meditation, something you are experiencing which is a sort of fearful, and we have spoke about it. Now you focus this. You just sit there like with an awareness, with the awareness like a god. If I'm telling you that you are aware, you become mindful about being a god, फिर तो कोई चिंता ही नहीं है ना, ना पैसे की चिंता, ना रिलेशनशिप, एवरीथिंग इज योर्स. तो 20 मिनट के लिए एटलीस्ट व्हेन दे से कि गॉड इज अवर फादर और मदर, तो मे बी 20-25 मिनट के लिए यार वो जो भगवान की हमारे पेरेंट्स की जायदाद है वो जी के देख लो कैसा लगता है. Be there for 20 minutes and you will understand. With this mindfulness that you are a God, aware about everything. You don't discard anything. You just accept everything. Accept, but आप उसको interpret नहीं करते. You just accept that. कि okay, it is happening. That's it. आप try कीजिए and we'll speak about it. Okay, next question, anyone?
I have a question. Am I
Yes,
audible?
madam. Yes,
Like
yes.
like you said, you have to sit with that awareness. What मुझे जो thought आ रहा है कि when the intent is that I am sitting with awareness, ये भी तो एक thought हुआ ना. So already a thought is coming before sitting कि aware होना है मुझे, observe करना है. ये तो already एक thought हो गया. ये तो फिर मुझे लग रहा है मैं उसी रास्ते पे फिर से चल पड़ी to see myself. So if I'm observing, so the thought of observing also is becoming a thought again. And I
True.
think जिसको मैं observe कर रही हूँ, like you gave us example of flower, right? So if I'm observing the flower, वो thought वो flower पे ही रहा. So I don't know, मुझे समझाना नहीं आ रहा मेरे अंदर क्या confusion चल रही है. So observer and observed, are they two or are they one actually? I don't know, am I making any sense or not? I don't know. मेरा question incomplete है.
नहीं नहीं, आपका क्वेश्चन बहुत अच्छा है.
हम्म,
और जैसे जैसे हमारे अंदर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आते हैं ना, हमारे क्वेश्चंस भी बहुत अच्छे होते जाते हैं. इट्स अ गुड
मैं खुद ही
क्वेश्चन.
कंफ्यूज हो गई क्वेश्चन पूछते
नहीं
पूछते, सो मेरे को
नहीं
पूरी
नहीं,
कंफ्यूजन हो रही है.
मैं समझ गया आपकी बात. आई
हम्म,
रिपीट माई सेल्फ.
हम्म,
इफ आई से सिट विथ एन अवेयरनेस, तो टेल मी द बेटर वर्ड्स आई कैन यूज. वी हैव स्पोकन लास्ट टाइम that words with words I can try to explain. If I have to, one day I have to bring you to the stage wherein we all are meeting here and we are just looking at each other eyes. That's it. एक घंटा हम लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं, बस अपने आप एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं. That's it. Communication is done. And when we are able to make that communication, understand that you have reached there. So I got that thing when you said I'm not able to explain, but मैं आपकी बात समझ गया जो आप बोल रहे हो. I'll explain myself again. You just sit there with, I'm not saying कि अभी हमको आपको ये सोच के बैठना है कि okay, I have to be aware about everything in the surrounding. Then it is also a mind interfering. फिर क्या होगा ना, फिर कहीं से बाहर से आवाज आएगी. Then you will say okay, this sound, okay, I accept that, I accept. तो ये जो चीज होती रहेगी ना, still it is becoming a concentration. If you are not able to sit there like a god, sit there like a dead body there. Maybe now take an example of a dead body. It is there but still not there. And dead body's opposite reality is God. It is still, it is there, it is aware, but it is still not there. तो आप जब वहां पे बैठोगे एंड यू जस्ट सिट देयर, आपको ये नहीं पता कि कौन साउंड करेगा, आपको कुछ भी नहीं पता. आपको ये भी, आप स्टार्टिंग में तो इसी तरह बैठ रहे हो दैट आई हैव टू जस्ट सिट देयर अवेयरनेस. बट आई एम सेइंग ग्रेजुअली इवन दैट एवरीथिंग विल बी बिहाइंड. आपका ये जो थॉट से स्टार्ट होगा ना कि मेरे को अवेयरनेस से स्टार्ट करना है, वो भी चला जाएगा. आप बोट में बैठोगे एंड यू विल स्टार्ट टू गो. आपकी बोट चलती रहेगी, कुछ टाइम तक आपको किनारा दिखाई देगा. बट चलते चलते एक ऐसा टाइम आएगा वेर इन ओनली थ्री फोर पॉसिबिलिटीज आर देयर. यू, बोट, वाटर, स्काई. दैट्स इट. नथिंग एल्स. आप जो थॉट से चलते हो ना वो किनारा है. आप चलते रहोगे वो किनारा छूट जाएगा. जैसे मैंने अंशु को बोला, यू when you start with a flower, eventually flower and you become one, and it will happen when you start. Because आस्ते आस्ते जब उसको आप देखते रहोगे, आप देखोगे अच्छा, अब द मोमेंट यू विल सी, आपका माइंड बात करने लगेगा, हाउ ब्यूटीफुल, नाइस कलर्स, नाइस दिस, नाइस नेचर. टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस इज द ट्रिक ऑफ द माइंड. वो आपको देखने नहीं दे रहा, और आप उसको देखते रहो देखते रहो देखते रहो देखते रहो. इतना टाइम आ जाएगा जब आंख से पानी आने लगेगा, बट स्टिल यू विल सी दैट थिंग. आप उसको देखते रह रहे हो विथ नो जजमेंट, नथिंग. आप ऐसे देख रहे हो जैसे एक बच्चा फ्लावर को देखता है, विथ नो ऑब्जर्वेशन, विथ नो जजमेंट, नथिंग. उसके बाद यू विल ऑब्जर्व दैट you are not for watching the flower. There is someone else. You now feel the beauty of the flower at another level, which you are not able to explain. So that's why I said we have to be at a point wherein we all are connected so much that we don't have to use words. We are connected at another level. When you love someone, without that person telling you anything, you understand. And that understanding is coming from another level. And I'm talking about that. So when you sit with awareness, you don't have to have this thought that I have to sit for awareness. You are there and you are just there. The more I use words, the more it will confuse you. मैंने जैसे आपको एग्जांपल दे दिया, या तो डेड बॉडी या तो गॉड. डेड बॉडी को आप कुछ भी कर लो, उसको जला भी लोगे उसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता. बट जब गॉड को जलाओगे, गॉड इज अवेयर दैट इट इज बर्निंग. डेड बॉडी इज नॉट अवेयर. बट स्टेट दोनों का सेम है, दोनों को फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है. बट द फर्स्ट स्टेज वेन इट इज गॉड, it will experience that burning. So when you sit like a god, you just be there. आप जस्ट गुरुद्वारे में, गुरुद्वारावे में लंगर खाने बैठ गए, आपको ये भी नहीं पता क्या मिलने वाला है आपको. यू जस्ट बी देयर. हम लोग गुरुद्वारे में क्यों ऐसे हाथ फैला के लेते हैं? इट इज अ साइन दैट वॉट एवर यू गिव टू मी, आई एम रिसीविंग लाइक अ बेगर. टू द यूनिवर्स आई एम अ बेगर. You just give it to me. So the same way, you sit there just as a beggar, and whatever the universe is giving you, you don't sit like a rock. You sit like a sand on the beach. जो भी यूनिवर्स को बनाना होगा वो बना लेगा. And trust me, the moment in the meditation you become beggar, यूनिवर्स इतनी झोली भर देगा ना आपकी, आपके आसपास के लोगों पे ओवरफ्लो होने लगेगा. तो व्हेन आई आस्क यू टू सिट विद एन अवेयरनेस, बस वो एक जर्नी स्टार्ट करने के लिए मैंने आपको एक थॉट दे दिया. उसके अलावा मेरे पास कोई बेटर वर्ड नहीं है. मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ श्वेता बैठ जाओ, दैट्स इट. अब क्या? तो ऑब्वियसली आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन यू समथिंग. सो आई हैव गिवन यू विद दिस थिंग कि आपको नदी के उस पार जाना है, अब यहां से स्टार्ट करो. आप बोट में बैठ जाओगे, बोट चलती रहेगी, मैं किनारा कुछ टाइम तक दिखाई देगा. तब जब तक हम लोग दिखाई दे रहे हैं तब तक अटैचमेंट है. द मोमेंट यू विल गो, आपको नहीं पता वो कहां लेके जाएगी. एंड दैट्स हाउ इज ध्यान. इट्स अ नेक्स्ट लेवल. मेडिटेशन इज स्टिल द इनकम्प्लीट वर्ड. उस वो भी स्टिल 98% एक्सप्लेन करता है, बट ध्यान इज 100%. यू जस्ट सिट देयर. ध्यान इज अ राइट वर्ड, बट उस ध्यान को थॉट की तरह मत लो आप. यू जस्ट सिट देयर. एंड आई एम सेइंग ऑब्जर्वेशन इज गुड, बट वो ऑब्जर्वेशन में जब आप अपना सेल्फ एनालिसिस ले आओगे तो दैट इज बैड. दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव गिवन यू द एग्जांपल ऑफ एंगर. यू जस्ट वॉच एंगर, बट यू डोंट एनालाइज किसकी वजह से, किसकी गलती, क्यों, क्या, कैसे. यू जस्ट वॉच इट. The way you watch the same way you watch a flower विदाउट एनी इंटरेस्ट. अभी तो आपको मैंने उसका नाम दे दिया फ्लावर, तभी आपको पता है. मैं आपके सामने ऐसी कोई चीज लगती हूँ आपको पता ही नहीं क्या है. देयर आर टू वेज टू लुक एट इट. इधर यू ट्राई टू एनालाइज कि क्या हो सकता है क्या नहीं हो सकता लाइक अ साइंटिफिक वे, और इधर यू जस्ट वॉच इट, कि just watch it, not because of the beauty of it. You just watch it that it is something from the universe which has taken a space in the universe like me, and you watch from that your understanding of your soul, not from the mind. और फिर आपकी जो जर्नी स्टार्ट होगी ना, किनारा चला जाएगा, सब चला जाएगा. फिर थोड़े टाइम के बाद, थोड़े दिनों के बाद, एवरीथिंग विल बिकम यू. Sky will become you will become sky will become you, water will become you, everything is you. But you have to leave the shore. जो ये अंशु के लिए भी है, वो आपको किनारा छोड़ना पड़ेगा. और जब किनारा छोड़ते हैं बहुत डर लगता है, और मैं वहीं लेके जा रहा हूँ आपको. जस्ट डू इट फॉर अ वीक एंड एवरी डे यू विल हैव समथिंग न्यू. और स्टार्टिंग में बहुत उथल पुथल होगी, लॉट ऑफ एग्रेशन, लॉट ऑफ समथिंग. इन फ्यू डेज यू विल फाइंड कि वो सुनामी सेटल हो रहा है, एंड देर इज अ सॉर्ट ऑफ पीस विच इज कमिंग इन टू यू, and then eventually that peace will start appearing in your everyday life. It has to be, but you have to give time to it. तो
आपके
आप
आंसर
करिए.
से मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन और बीच में आ गया. सॉरी, अब टाइम वी आर रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम, बट आई जस्ट क्विकली आस्क.
हाँ.
इफ आई एम एक्सेप्टिंग, observing and accepting the way I am, so I think it's leading me to ego. गुस्सा है तो है भाई, मुझे अब ये फीलिंग. इफ आई एम एक्सेप्टिंग द एंगर इन मी, डोंट यू थिंक इट्स लीडिंग समवेयर टू बी ईगो की है तो है भाई, अब क्या किया जाए.
आप वापस गलत हो गए. अब वो मी में क्यों अटक गए? आई हैव गिवन द एग्जाम्पल दैट, मैंने आपको नाम दिया है ना, एक क्या नाम दिया है आपको?
क्या कह रहे हो आप?
मैंने आपको एक नाम दिया है, क्या नाम है वो?
मायरा.
मायरा. तो नाउ व्हेन यू से दैट, अगर मैं वहां पे बैठ गई विद द ईगो दैट आई हैव टू फोकस, आप फिर से चूक गए. I have given the example that the people in sannyas give a different name. They give a different name, so you cut off that identity with the past. Okay, तो now आप, अगर आप जब बैठोगे ना, sit with this name Myra, because वो clean slate है. When you sit with this I, तो वो I बहुत बड़ा है, बहुत बड़ा है, and that space which is taken in that I is of the ego, I understand. But now you just be there, not as Shweta, just with this name. If you finding it difficult, just fit there. तो वो तो क्लीन स्लेट है ना, उसमें तो कुछ लिखा ही नहीं है. तो आप देखोगे कि इनिशियली यू आर जस्ट स्विचिंग बिटवीन श्वेता एंड मायरा, श्वेता एंड मायरा, श्वेता एंड मायरा, बट एंड यू आर ट्राइंग टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन वन नेम. तो आपको जब आप ये करने लगोगे ना, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड योरसेल्फ बेटर. आई वांट समथिंग बट माय माइंड इज नॉट अलाउइंग. आज तक मेरा माइंड बोलता था दैट यू डिजर्व पीस, बट द मोमेंट आई एम गोइंग टुवर्ड्स पीस, माय माइंड इटसेल्फ इज स्टॉपिंग मी. सो व्हाट इज इट? तो आप, व्हेन आई से जस्ट सिट देयर, यू जस्ट बी देयर. और जैसे जैसे वो किनारा छूटेगा ना, और आप ये मेडिटेशन अगर कंटिन्यूसली करोगे, इन फ्यू मंथ्स यू विल सी कि आप, वो किनारा इतना दूर लेके जाता है ना वो मेडिटेशन में, जब आपका अपने से ये भी कनेक्शन टूट जाता है दैट यू आर अ मेल और फीमेल. बिकॉज द वन हु इज लिसनिंग टू मी इज नॉट मेल और फीमेल. आई एम नॉट स्पीकिंग टू एनी जेंडर. तो मैंने वही बोला ना, जब आप वो जर्नी स्टार्ट करोगे ना, जैसे जैसे वो किनारा पर आपको स्टार्ट करनी पड़ेगी. आप स्टार्ट करोगे, किनारा बड़ा छोटा होता जाएगा, छोटा होता जाएगा, छोटा होता जाएगा, छोटा होता, फिर गायब होगा. बट यू हैव टू कीप इट गोइंग एवरी डे. तो स्टार्ट दैट. आज से ही स्टार्ट करेंगे हम लोग. यस,
थैंक यू.
एनी मोर क्वेश्चंस? इतना साइलेंस, मेडिटेशन स्टार्ट हो गया. तो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, Thursday, when we are meeting, beginning में 5-10 minutes, we will do this meditation together. We will just there. We will do that as a group also, without music. We will just meet and just be there as it is with awareness. Do that and आज रात से start करना और let's start sharing your feedback in the group. Because once you start doing it, you will have your own experiences, and it is good to share experiences in the group because उससे दूसरों की भी doubts clear होते हैं. So whatever it is, positive, negative, please put it in the group. ठीक है? Done?
Sure. Okay.
So much of silence. Okay, I'll see you on Thursday now from Bangalore itself. So we'll meet.